A very good morning to all of you. Once again, welcome in mathematics class, students. So, today we will continue our chapter number 2, that is fractions and decimals. This is Pooja, and today we are going to start with our topic with equivalent fraction. And, student, then we will do the questions of exercise 2.1. So, let's start with equivalent fractions. Student, can you observe these pictures? What is the similarities between these pictures? Look at the picture first. In this picture, what I am doing? I draw a circle and then I divided this circle into two equal parts, 1 and 2. And then in second circle, I divided this circle into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, what is the similarities between these two pictures? I shaded this portion of first picture and I shaded two parts of this picture. So, how can you write down the fractions as we discussed in our previous session about the fractions? How can we write in fractions form? So here we can write shaded portion, that is 1, and total portion in denominator, that is 2 in this picture. And here shaded portions means shaded parts are 2 and total parts are 4. So first circle you can write as 1 upon 2. 1 is shaded portion and 2 is total portion. And here 2 shaded portions, so you will write down 2 in numerator and total 4 parts. I am dividing this circle into 4 equal parts, so you will write down 4 in denominator. And in last circle, total parts are 8 and shaded color portions are 4. So I will write it 4 upon 8. So in the same way you can, student, write these fractional value. And are they same, student? Yes, these are same. We are dividing these circles into equal parts. After solving this, I will get 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2. And this one is also 1 upon 2. Means after solving this, I will get the same value, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. So these are equivalent fractions, students. And look at this picture, students. Here I draw two circles. And first circle, you can see here. In first circle, there are total parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I will write 8 in denominator. And colored portions means color parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So I will write 6 upon 8 in a fraction form. And how can I write this? 1, 2, 3. There are total 3 colored parts and total 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will write in denominator 4. So student, in this way we can write here 4, 3 by 4. And are they equivalent fractions, student? Yes, these are equivalent. How can we find out? After solving this, 6 upon 8 and 3 upon 4. So after solving this, these are in equivalent. How can you check? You can cancel out. 2 3s are 2 4s are, and you will get again 3 by 4 after solving this. So it means these are equivalent fraction because both have the same value. So student, I hope it is clear to all of you that equivalent fractions that are equal in size and equivalent fraction, different fractions that have the same values. Look at here. These are circles. I am divided into different parts and I am writing the fractional value. For first circle, I am writing here 1 by 2. For second circle, 3 by 6, 2 by 4 and 4 by 8 according to their shaded portions. So, after solving this, I will get same answer. 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. So, every time I am getting the value same, 1 by 2. So, it means these are equivalent fraction. So with the help of these examples and with the help of these pictures, students, I hope it is clear to all of you that what is equivalent fractions. Now students, you will do the activity. First, you will cut 5 equal strips, then you will divide into parts. First, you will cut strips like this, 5 strips, then you will divide these strips into parts. First strip you will divide into 2 parts, then second strip you will divide into 3 equal parts, then like this you will divide these strips into these parts, equal parts, and then you will write down the fractions. Means first strip I am dividing into 2 parts, so and then you will color, you will use the different color. For first strip you will use different color, second strip you will use different color, and then you will write down the fractions. For first strip, here shaded portion is 1 and total portion are 2, so you will write down 1 by 2. In second, 1 2 3 4, total parts are 4, so you will write 4 in denominator and 2 shaded parts, that will be in numerator, so this will be 2 by 4. And then 3 by 6, this is 4 by 8, and this is 5 by 8. This activity, student, you will do and you will observe, are these equivalent fractions or not? So yes, these are equivalent fraction. Why? Because 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. Every time I am getting the same answer 1 by 2. Means every time I am dividing the strips into equal parts. As you can see here, after doing this activity, when you will fold this paper, so you will get that I am dividing into equal parts. I am dividing these strips into equal parts. So these are equivalent fraction. This activity, student, you will do. So rule is said that equivalent fractions can only be made by multiplying or dividing. Means what I am saying here, equivalent fractions can only be made by multiplying or dividing. Means if I am taking 2 by 4, first I am taking number 1 by 2, then I am taking 2 by 4, then I am taking 4 by 8. So these are equivalent fraction. But how can I get 1 by 2 equivalent to 2 by 4? How can I get this number? So student, I will do multiply and divide by the same number. So if I want 2 in numerator, so what I have to do? I have to do multiply 1 by 2. And if I want this 4 in denominator, then again I will do the multiply with 2. So I am dividing and multiplying here by 2. So that I can get 1 into 2, I can get 2. And 2 into 2, I can get 4. So in the same way, we can get the fractional numbers that are equivalent. So equivalent fraction can be made by multiplying or dividing. In the same way, if I am taking here 2 by 4 and I want next equivalent number, that is 4 upon 8. So how can I get 4 upon 8? Student, again I have to do multiply and divide so that I can get 4 by 8. So what you will do? You will do 2 into 2, that will be equal to 4, and 4 into 2, that will be equal to 8. So we are multiplying and dividing by the same number so that we can get the equivalent fraction. So this is the rule, students, for the equivalent fraction. Hope it is clear to all of you. Next, in the same way, you can find out the equivalent fraction of 3 by 5. You have to write down 5 equivalent fractions. So number is given 3 by 5. So first you will multiply and divide it by 2. Then you are multiplying and divided by 3. So 3 upon 5, if I am multiplying and divided 3, so 3 3s are 9, I will get 9, and 3 5s are 15. So in the same way you can solve and you can write the 5 equivalent fraction. Then again 3 by 5 by 4, you will multiply and divide by 4. 3 by 5 you will multiply and divide it by 5. And here you will multiply by 6 upon 6, means with the number 6. So in the same way student, you can get the equivalent fraction of 3 by 5. These are the equivalent fraction of 3 by 5. 6 upon 10, 9 upon 15, 12 upon 20, 15 upon 25 and 18 upon 30. These are the equivalent fractions of 3 upon 5. So student, now I am going to start with exercise 2.1 and I am starting here with first question, solve 2 minus 3 by 5. So how can you solve student? Look at the solution. Here what is given? 2 minus 3 upon 5. So I can write 2 as 2 upon 1. So first of all I will take LCM of 1 and 5, that will be equal to, you will take LCM of 1 and 5, you will get 5 as a LCM. So you will write here 5. Then what will you do? 2 as it is, means the number given in numerator 2, and multiply by what student? You will multiply it by 5. And then minus 3 as it is, and you will write down 5 1 ja 5. So you will write 1 here, and here as a denominator 1, so you will write 1 5 sa 5. And in previous classes you also did the LCM, that how can you find out the LCM. So you will take the LCM of 1 and 5 here, and then you will solve 2 to the then you will write 2 5s are 10 and 3 1s are 3. And after solving this, 10 minus 3 you will get 7 upon 5. So you will get, and this is improper fraction, so you will convert into mixed fraction. You will divide 7 by 5, so you will get 1 whole 2 upon 5. These are all your previous class concept, that how can you take LCM. So with the help of LCM student, you will solve this. Look at one more example. Here fifth part is 7 upon 10 plus 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 2. So again you will take LCM of 10, 5 and 2. So what you will get student? You will take LCM and you will get 10 as a LCM. So here LCM is 10. So after solving this, again you will write 10 in denominator, then 7 as it is, multiply by 10 ones are 10, plus then 2 multiply 5 twos are 10, and then plus 3 as it is, multiply, and this 2 5s are 10. So you will get student 7 ones are 7, 2 twos are 4 and 3 5s are 15. So in the same way you can solve this, and you will get 26 upon 10. Now you will divide it by 2. 2 13s are and 2 5s are. So you will get again improper fraction 13 upon 5, and again you will convert into mixed fraction. So your answer will be 2 whole 3 upon 5. So student, you will do, and this is your homework student for today. Write 5 equivalent fraction of the following: 3 upon 5, and second one is 4 upon 9. And second question, then you will do the question number first, and you will do the third and sixth part of question number 2 of exercise 2.1. Do the given work student neatly in your notebook, and hope it is clear to all of you. And if you have any doubt, then you can ask me student. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay fit. Thank you. Have a nice day.